Hey guys, so this is a reservoir. There's actually three reservoirs up here on this hill, and they collect water to irrigate the rice fields. So it's planting time at the moment, so this water is really important. But fortunately, we've just had the start of the rainy season, so we had a couple of weeks of heavy rain. So reservoir's full, the other two reservoirs are full, most of the rice fields are full. So after the rain stopped, the farmers have all got busy. So we're going to have a look at these three reservoirs, and then we're going to go and see what the farmers are up to down the hill. So these things obviously are always up high because it's all gravity feed. So you find these up high on the hill, and then you find the rice fields further down. So these things are great. As you can hear from the birds, they're sort of a bit of a reserve for animals, which is great because it means areas like this, where there's rice fields everywhere, you get these pockets of trees and reservoirs and animals. So that's enough talking. I just saw a trail. I came up here by road, which we might have to go back by road yet, not sure, but there's a trail here. I've never been down there. So we'll have a look at this scene, listen to the birds for a minute, and then we'll go down this trail, see where it goes. No more talking for now. So here's the second reservoir. Okay, just take us back to the road. Okay. You see the third reservoir down there? Let's go back this way. third one. Hear the frogs. So it's interesting to see the clear line. Look at the clear line. There's the reservoir and the trees and the bamboo and sort of a forest setting. And then straight across here are the rice fields. And then over there is the town. And they're really clear lines. As we go along, you'll see it's really clear line. It's because of the zoning. The Japanese government's really strict on zoning. So if it's zoned for crops, then that's all you can do there. So that's why there's really clear lines between where there's buildings and where there's rice fields. And then from where there's rice fields to where there's forests and so on. So you really see it from here, can't you? Just separated by that road. The other side of the road's all high density living. And this side of the road's nothing but rice fields and greenhouses. And this one little tuft of trees, usually when you see a tuft of trees like this, there's a reason. Usually it's a shrine or a temple. In this case, it's a small shrine and a cemetery. Always beautifully maintained cemeteries in Japan. So see the koina body? The fish flags, koina body. So it's boys day, boys festival thing. So usually, we've showed you these before outside people's homes, usually they're a lot smaller than that. But whoever owns that little piece of land there does that every year. So usually it's smaller versions than that, and usually it indicates how many boys in the family. There seems to be a few boys in that family, and they seem to be quite proud of them. It doesn't look like rice in front of us there. It could be, but usually when the seedlings are that small, the water's still there. They usually keep it wet till the seedlings get bigger than that. So this doesn't quite look like rice. Not quite sure. Let's go look at some others. I hope our wind buffeting device is working, because it's pretty windy today. Not quite sure if is there a crossroad down there? dangerous. Maybe. So these ones have been flooded but not planted yet. So they'll be planting these soon probably. Oh, bye duck. Sorry duck. Closer look at the pointer body. See, they got one there that's got 2, 4, 6, 8 flags on it. Could be a lot of boys in that guy's family. So I have one for girls too, the Hinamatsuri. If you haven't seen that on the festivals playlist, Doll Festival, Hinamatsuri, that's for girls. Hear the birds, the rice fields are a bit of a haven for animals and birds and animals and all sorts of things too. It's nice, isn't it? It's right. Haven't done a lot of planting around here yet. Over the next hill, they've done quite a bit, but it looks like they're just getting started here. Yeah, a bit slow on this side of the hill. Have a look what they got in the greenhouses. Sometimes they have rice seedlings in the greenhouses. Sometimes it's just other veggies and stuff. No, it looks like tomatoes. You can sort of just glimpse them in there. Looks like tomatoes. And here they had whatever they are, is it cabbages? And they just let them go. There must have been something wrong with them because they were looking pretty good. They're looking pretty healthy. There's a couple there on the ground that looks really good. And they just let them go. Don't know why. Just let all the weeds grow and take over the cabbages. I'm not quite sure why. What's happening there? It's a nice day, isn't it? Look at that sky. What's he saying in his vegetable garden? He's got a little stall around the corner too. We'll go around and see what he's got in there today. What's he got? Some potatoes, some onions, some really, really big beans, some small beans. Oh, and bamboo shoots. And of course the honesty system, put your money in the bucket. He's got a mirror there. See the mirror? A mirror and a thing that says there's a camera. I don't think anyone believes the camera story, but the mirror might work. People don't want to see themselves being dishonest, do they? The mirror is probably a really good idea. Have a good look at yourself. Another veggie garden over there. So this is that zoning thing. These guys that are farming these plots aren't allowed to build a house there. So their house will be in town, and they'll have to come here. Usually, either in their little K trucks or like that one, or on a bicycle. Quite often the old folks use bicycles to get to their plots. There's some pretty flowers. Yeah, Japan's really strict about that farming zoning, because they recognise it's really important to keep the farming happening, so they don't want land to be turned into residential or industrial. They want it to be used for farming. And to buy farming land, you actually have to have a farming licence, which requires you to pass tests and things to prove that you know what you're doing, that you can farm. That's before you're allowed to buy the land. These are mikan, I think. Mikan orchard. Mikan's sort of like a mandarin sort of thing, citrus thing. Quite yummy. They peel easily like a mandarin. there's a farming scene. Can I go back there? No, I don't want to go back there. Trying to get away from the busy road a bit. Wanted to find some farming going on. We'll find some. It's busy today, some places. There's another one of those reservoirs. There's another one of those K-trucks. Get away from that road. It's just way too noisy, isn't it? Never been down here before. There's something interesting down here for sure. There's another reservoir there. Something's going on. Konnichiwa. Oba-san, should be a good age. They're bulletproof, some of these old guys. Up to the right there's a bamboo forest up on the hill. That's another big reservoir that feeds a lot of rice fields on the other side of this hill. Actually, I might go up that way. This is turning into a long video. I hope someone's still with me. Riding along the countryside talking to myself. Oy. That wouldn't be the first time though. Oh, that's nice. Hear that? So here we go. We're back near a reservoir again. You got the birds happening again. Another K truck. That's what you get round here. never been up here before. Driven around it. Totally different perspective in the car, isn't it? What you see from the car. So there's a reservoir. That's a big one, isn't it? That's huge, that one. And they're actually feeding. If we come back here, there's a spillway here. There's a spillway. So if it overfills, it goes over the spillway. And there's a channel here. Goes under this bridge. Oh, pick you guys up. There you go. There it is. See the pipe emptying down the bottom there into that channel, and that channel goes off down that valley, feeds the rice fields. All that goings on the left there, they're actually building a new road. But on the right you can see the flooded rice fields. Looks like lots of swimming pools, particularly from the air. When we go flying you look down and swimming pools everywhere. So never been across here before, so we're going to look see what's across here. Wind apparently. Look behind us, there's a view. That thing you can see over on the hill, that building, crisscross building, that's a gym, big gym next to a high school. That's sort of where we started this ride actually, just next to that. Interesting, wonder what this is. Sorry, can't read that kanji. Ooh, hello. Really? Something's up there. Alright, we gotta go, haven't we? We gotta check it out. Interesting. Might take you guys up this side. What? What the hell? What? I see. What's that say? Route or trail or something? I can't read that one. Oh. I can hear some old guys coming. I hope there's a smooth back route to this place, like a road. Oof. Oh. You guys are heavy. Oh man, really? Spiderweb, no one's been up here today. Whew. This was going to be a 20-minute ride. What happened? Nothing here, a table and a spider. Oh right, okay. There would be a good view, we're pretty high. And this seems to be the crest of the hill, it drops away on all sides, look. So if those trees weren't there, it would probably be an exceptionally good view. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's happened before. All right. Maybe that sign, that kanji sign, maybe it said nothing up there. The trail to nowhere. The name of today's video. The trail to nowhere. Oh, I know we're all over the place. Sorry, one of our patrons gets motion sickness. Sorry about that, dude. He's probably not with us anymore. Today's been a bit much, hasn't it? Pretty bumpy. That other direction probably also says a trail to nowhere. I'm going to pick you guys up. A bit less bumpy, hey? It's a heavy bike. It's not a Tour de France bike, this one. Alright, let's see. Boy, a pretty bumpy track too. Ooh. Speed bumps. Oh no, water. It's got a. Alright, so this isn't how we came up. This is a different route, so we'll check it out. Probably a skilled mountain bike dude would just ride down those stairs, huh? An 18-year-old mountain bike guy. Oh. Sorry guys. Oh, it's too much. That's too much. Oh. Alright, something's happening. That's pretty, isn't it? Wow, cocky cockle. The guys in our family call them cocky cockle. I'm not sure what they really are, those birds. It's pretty, isn't it? Isn't that lovely? Okay. All right. All right, I believe we're on the other side of that reservoir. It's just behind those trees. It's a bit hard to see, isn't it? Yeah, there it is. Oh, Big B. Check him out. That's a big B. Pick you guys up so you can have a look. It's like travelling with kids. Yeah, so look at the lake. See the lake and the birdies? There you go. So you see a black and white car over there, guys. It's you still with me? Hello. See the black and white car over there? It's the ALSOC security guy. We sneak up on him and go boo. Boo! Alright, a bit smoother going. Now see, there's some planted rice, see? That's rice. And that's usually what you see. They keep it submerged in water until it gets bigger. Actually, they keep it submerged in water for a long time until it's really big. Some of you might have heard about the old guy we talk to sometimes, and he's like a fountain of knowledge. He knows all sorts of stuff. This week we're talking to him about greenhouse gases and stuff, and he said he'd heard recently that India has 130 million cows, and he had the other statistics for the other countries as well, but India was the most impressive. 130 million cows, and they all give off lots of methane. And he also mentioned that the rice fields give off a lot of methane. So all the vegetation that's underneath the water there rots, gives off methane. Apparently when the rice fields are dry it's okay, but when they're wet it's not. Can you hear this one filling up? That one up there is still filling, they got the tap turned on. Yeah, so apparently rice fields give off methane. A lot of it apparently. So here's another thing about the zoning. So there's a little area over there that's been zoned industrial. So they've got some industrial buildings there. And then it suddenly stops and becomes rice field again. So really clear demarcation between different zonings. So see, the guys on this side of the mountain have been busier, see? That one's planted. That one's not. They churn it up. See, they've flooded it, and he's come in with his tractor and he's tilled it, turned it all over, and then he'll come plant it later. It's interesting watching as you drive around. It changes every day because these guys are, doing things. 1 minute it's dry, then it's flooded, and then they're out tilling it. Oh, here's one that's started to get bigger. Look. Some of you might have seen there's a video we made years ago called A Year in a Rice Field, and it showed a year of progress in a rice field. See, they're getting bigger. There's a tiller. He's got his tiller on the back of his tractor there. He's going to come this way. Nope. Yes. He's got his seedlings too on the back. See the green seedlings? Oh, it's a planter. It's a planter. See that thing on the back? They feed all those boxes of seedlings into that thing. If you haven't seen that already, Nature and Environment playlist, planting rice in Japan video. Oh, there's one happening. I can see one up there happening. All right, let's go look. This is a marathon today, isn't it? Phone up there. Let's pop up to say hello for a minute. Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa. いい天気ですね。いい天気ですね。
どなたですか？大将？
ちょっと体操だけ。
あ、そう。
今日いい
サイクリングに行ったの？あ、そう。
今日いい天気ですね。
そうですね。
すごい。
どこかの国の人？
オーストラリアから。オーストラリアから。
オーストラリア。どこに住んでみるの？ ち。
じゃあもういいですね。
また本当にいらっしゃい。
はい
そうそうね。
はい。
あそこも工場があるんだよ。
うん。
ね。
じゃあ、
うん。
失礼します。
はい、元気でね。
お邪魔しました。
はい、どうも。
Not sure how much of that conversation I kept for you guys. We're a bit protective of our privacy. About 10 years ago we were pretty severely threatened by a crazy stalking type dude, and after that it made me really cautious. I don't really care about me. There's no crazy stalking dudes on the internet particularly worry me, but when you have a family, you can't look after them all the time. You can't be with them all the time. So what I don't want is crazy stalking dudes turning up at my house when I'm not home. So for that reason, I'm very, very careful about disclosing where I live. So someone watched one of these videos recently and then sent me a message and said, look, just sort of let you know, you showed us where you lived. I worked out where you lived from Google Maps. And that's not the first person that said that. So with that in mind, we never go anywhere near our house in these videos for that reason. Because there's too many people out there that get onto Google Maps and try and work out where we are. So, made a video about that once too called Stop Stalking Us. You guys would understand that. Privacy and safety is important. So some of that conversation with that Obasan was about where we live and so on. So that was redacted, I think they call that. So you got the old guy up here, he's dropping the shoots on the ground, and the other old guy's driving the tractor up and down, planting them. Konnichiwa. Ojamashimashou. Hey. いい天気ですね。すごい。今日忙しいですね。Pretty weird stuff. Big foreign guy on a bicycle turns up in the middle in the middle of the rice fields. There's a pig farm over there, and doesn't it smell? All right, we'll go back this way. Stay away from those guys. So the machine plants the rice and drops some fertilizer at the same time. It's pretty good. We did actually show you years ago, we showed you a video of them planting by hand. Really, really hard work, as you can imagine. One little tuft of rice at a time by hand. And they usually do it a bunch of people in a row. And they try and space it evenly like the machine does, you know. Try and plant them all in a row nice and neatly. But really hard work. I don't know where we are now. I'll go back this way, trying to keep away from the busy roads. Geez, anyone who's still watching this, haven't you got something else you should be doing? Anyone who is still watching this, thanks very much. Thanks for staying with me and making it worthwhile. Dragonfly, hey buddy. Yeah, dragonfly season coming. That'll be good. Dragonfly season coming. Suddenly they'll be everywhere. We'll have another go at showing them to you. And then firefly season. We love that one. That's hard to show you as well. So you'll notice these rice fields, there's tiers in between them, right? Because the rice fields are flat. So see how high that tier is? That'll give you an idea of the gradient. It's actually a lot steeper than it might look. Alright, little rest. That's hard work. Whew. Usually I'd stop this video somewhere and then just ride back, but I'll leave it on for now because there might be someone still getting some value from it. All these flowers, beautiful. Everyone talks about the cherry blossoms in Japan and plum blossoms and peach blossoms, but quite often the wildflowers are just as beautiful, and there's so many of them. Oh, dang. All right. This hill is still going up, guys. Oh, damn. Bush. Old dude tilling his veggie patch. How's that? Oh, look at that, there's a vending machine. We showed you more isolated ones than that, but that's pretty isolated. Look at the flowers first. In the vending machine, check it out. Yeah. Little factory making car parts. Some parts for something. Machining some metal into something. I just saw a whole mess of K trucks up here. We'll go have a look. See what the old guys are up to. Where are they? There they are. Is that them? No, that's not them. There they are. See, the old guys on this side of the hill are more busy. That's a meeting. This would be funny. Stop for lunch. I don't want to go up there. I don't want to go up there and play 20 questions. Oh, foreigner. You're a foreigner. Where are you from? Where do you live? Why are you here? There's another video, Talking to Strangers in Japan is the name of that video. Check that one out. It's exactly that topic. You can live here for 100 years and the first thing people often say, oh, you're a foreigner. Where are you from? Oh, mulberry tree. Another mulberry tree. Wow, lots of mulberries. You see it? Mulberries all over it. And all over the ground. Mulberry tree. Mulberry tree. Haven't been here before, don't know where it goes. Oh, this is where they're building that road. Not sure if we can still go through there, probably. We'll have a look. Something going on. Building a new road through here, no idea why. This road's not real busy, is it? But they're building a new one parallel to it. Alright. That concrete plant, isn't it? Oh boy. A little bit of walking, I think. Another mulberry tree. See? Mulberries. Lots of them. Lots of them, both sides of the road here. Oh, it's a long hill. Some statistic like 80% of Japan is mountainous or something. Something like that. Huge percentage of Japan is mountainous, and a huge percentage of it is impossible to farm because it's too mountainous. So that's why in the valleys and flat areas you always see lots of rice fields, because that's the only place they can do it. So it's sort of good because it protects big areas of Japan because they just can't do anything to them. Oh, but it makes riding a bike pretty hard work, let me tell you. Alright, how many have we got left now? Secret code word to show that you made it this far into the video is silkworm. Because silkworms love mulberry leaves, don't they? Silkworms are popular in Japan too. Because of course they used to make silk for kimono, when they still do. And now, in the kindergartens and schools, often the kids raise silkworms. So this is mulberry leaves, both sides of this road. Oof. Oh. I don't know. You can see why this channel isn't so popular. One old guy panting and puffing, walking up a hill. It's not the sort of video you see on the front page of YouTube, is it? With the 16-year-old kid playing Minecraft. Or the cool family doing some cool and trendy thing. Or Tokyo Timmy in Tokyo saying, "Hey, what's up guys? Here I am at a shrine in Tokyo, check it out." That's the stuff that's on the front page of YouTube, not a panty old guy. So remember that building? You could see it on top of the hill from that place we were. Oh, you can sort of see the top of the school over there too. You might hear the kids soon. Oh, wow. Yeah, kids playing sport. That's a happy sound. Oh, flat piece of road, that's a happy thing too. Ah, more mulberries. Sort of see the kids through the trees. Better not show you that, that'll upset YouTube. YouTube doesn't like kids, does it? Can't have kids in your videos. That's the weird stuff, that is, isn't it? And yet, if you look at the front page of YouTube, the trending videos, there's lots of kids. The ones that earn millions of dollars. It's okay for them to be on YouTube apparently, playing Minecraft or cool trendy family. Cool trendy family, going shopping for new toys. Hey, they can do it with their little kids, selling their little kids for money, that's okay. The irony, no, not the irony, the hypocrisy. The hypocrisy. It's okay. Touching on that privacy video from before, that's why we don't sell our kids on YouTube. So, you know, some people, and there's nothing wrong if they want to do it, that's fine. You know, here's our kids playing in the garden, or here's our kids going shopping, and here we are shopping with our kids and all that stuff. That's fine. But we've always been really careful not to do that. Here's us getting married. That's not an uncommon video on YouTube, is it? Oh, here's me announcing I'm pregnant. That's a weird stuff. That's what's popular on YouTube. Oh. Not an old guy panting on a bicycle. That's not going to be popular on YouTube. Who'd watch that? There's that building up close. Whoosh. Whoosh. So that guy paid money to go inside there and ride on a bicycle that doesn't move. That'd be the even more boring video, wouldn't it? Sitting in the gym riding a bicycle. Even more boring than this. Alright. Gonna leave this video here, guys. Gonna turn around, show you the art and the flowers, and we'll finish the video there. What's she doing there? Alright, there's an interesting thing to leave it on. More videos. Hey, by the way, thanks for sticking with us through that long marathon. More videos coming soon.